Expanded section on economic considerations in API production. Author, Dr.Pooyan Ghamari, Swiss Economist. In the domain of pharmaceutical manufacturing, the economic considerations surrounding the production of active pharmaceutical ingredients, APIs, are of paramount importance. These factors not only influence the cost-effectiveness of drug manufacturing but also play a crucial role in determining the affordability and accessibility of medications globally. This expanded section provides a detailed exploration of the economic aspects influencing API production costs and their subsequent impact on the pharmaceutical industry. Complexity of API molecules and cost implications. The molecular complexity of an API is a significant factor in determining its production cost. More complex molecules often require sophisticated synthesis methods, specialized catalysts, and stringent purification processes, all of which contribute to higher production costs. Furthermore, the development of complex APIs typically involves extensive research and development, R&D, necessitating substantial investment in both time and resources. Synthesis challenges and their economic impact. The synthesis of APIs can present various challenges, depending on the nature of the compound. These challenges include the need for unique raw materials, the use of expensive and sensitive reagents, and the requirement for controlled environmental conditions. Additionally, achieving high yields and purity levels can be resource-intensive, impacting the overall cost-effectiveness of the production process. Production scale and its economic effects. The scale of API production significantly influences its cost. Economies of scale can be achieved in large-scale production, where the fixed costs are distributed over a larger volume of product, potentially reducing the per-unit cost of the API. However, scaling up production also requires substantial capital investment in larger facilities, equipment, and workforce training. Conversely, small-scale production can be more flexible and responsive to market demand but might suffer from higher per-unit costs due to less efficient use of resources. Regulatory compliance and economic burden. Adhering to regulatory standards, such as good manufacturing practices, GMP, is essential but can add to the economic burden of API production. Compliance with these standards requires investment in quality control systems, laboratory testing, and facility upgrades to meet regulatory requirements. While these expenditures ensure safety and efficacy, they also add to the overall cost of API manufacturing. Global supply chain dynamics and pricing. The global nature of API supply chains introduces additional economic variables. Factors such as international shipping costs, tariffs, and currency exchange rates can influence the final cost of APIs. Moreover, geopolitical dynamics and trade policies can lead to fluctuations in these costs, adding an element of unpredictability to API pricing. Research and development expenditures. Investments in R&D for the development of new and improved APIs are substantial. These expenditures are not only necessary for the discovery of novel APIs but also for the optimization of existing synthesis processes to enhance efficiency and reduce costs. However, the high cost of R&D is often a critical factor in the pricing of APIs and, consequently, the drugs in which they are used. Impact on drug pricing and accessibility. Ultimately, the cost of API production has a direct impact on the pricing of pharmaceutical products. High production costs can lead to more expensive medications, affecting their accessibility and affordability, particularly in lower-income regions. This aspect highlights the broader economic implications of API manufacturing, underscoring the need for efficient, cost-effective production processes to enhance global healthcare accessibility. Conclusion. The economic considerations in API production are multifaceted and carry significant implications for the pharmaceutical industry. Understanding and managing these factors is crucial for maintaining the balance between producing high-quality, effective APIs and ensuring the economic viability and accessibility of pharmaceutical products worldwide. Author's perspective. As an economist with a focus on the intricacies of global markets and industries, I recognize the critical interplay between the technological, regulatory, and economic aspects of API production. This dynamic is essential not only for the pharmaceutical industry's sustainability but also for its vital role in global health and well-being.